Throwing on first down is Carr. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I missed him, it would have been a long night.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Lets this go for Renfro downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfro, 44 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. That's caught. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake. Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively. They got
and pressure coming, and they got him once again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Well, someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll under pressure again, and down he goes again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. On the return, Jackson. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Carr gives to Richard. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Carr. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Carr now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
I know, right, man? I'm just kind of being humble at the moment, you know, just taking it day to day. Because you never know.
Play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely going to be fine.
The 2, they can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Carr to throw for it.
We have a lot of weapons on offense.
2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
I'm actually liking this 4-3 under. I kind of hope, hope we keep it next year. It's pretty solid.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold
I'm glad I didn't throw that.
And they fail on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And an extra return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30.
I mean, like, we got a lot of stuff on offense, but we still got some key pieces on defense that I'm a little ecstatic about.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
What? Perriman hitting.
Lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of 1st downs. And hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now the man from UTEP. This is Aaron Jones.
He's got
a good gain of 7 up to the 37. They'll try and run for it with Jones. A nice little juke.
That's what he's going around. Probably to go like a cover 3 shell.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Now Jones is hit.
Yeah, you want to keep running, and we'll go to that cover 3 shell. We're going to lock that up.
They get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meetings.
Diablo and Perryman going to be nasty next year.
Talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Woo! Dot!
Right side,
Dot! Let's go!
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Bro, ain't help balling.
Now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had
I stream every day, man. I don't miss a beat, bro. I get on, I'm just hot like I never left.
Adjustments. We usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out something.
I wish they would quarterback a little bit faster. I'm going to change it up on the red zone. He's going to just keep doing that.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here's Lewis. Now a hit and a loose foot.
Yes, sir.
But this will get out of bounds so possession will stay the same. CD, that's the second time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things
That's what I was waiting for. I want to show you versus tight.
So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On first down, Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Oh, man. What's up, man?
The 45 before he's brought down. Back to
you gotta do
good plays. Have him on the move on first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And they'll get him down as he's...
We'll keep hitting that hit stick.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he gets his down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Got him where we want him.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run here with Dillon.
Oh, come on.
A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it'll be Dillon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Somewhat, man. Just somewhat. I'm just...
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
Taking it day to day, man.
Make some inroads here on that deficit.
I should have let him score on that drive, but main thing is we keep getting pressure, so it's going to force him to take the little dink and dunk routes. Kind of getting back into that mainstream. I still got my match coverages that I use, but definitely blitzing and putting pressure on people can definitely change up how they play and make them eat block for you.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Carr now on first down. Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is.
Yeah, you got to take, assuming we stay in a 4-3, JP. That's assuming we stay in a 4-3. Woo, he's sharp, baby.
This one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Come on, Leatherwood, you gotta crush him, bro.
As he gets this forward for about 8 or 9, and that looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Good shit, Renfro.
That's Renfro. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Y'all sleep on Renfro, man. I told y'all. I better not sleep on that man.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, now Carr. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Into the red zone, it's Carr.
You see that was?
It's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr.
He's taking the extra point.
Now for the extra point.
He gets ball at halftime, so don't want to do no dumb shit right now and just be missing on 2 points. He's probably going to be playing for me to blitz him, so we'll probably go back to playing some match principles as long as, you know, everything's where we want it. You can't really play match versus any tight formations, so Might have to play a little bit two-man under. Good hit. And then probably do some safety adjustments. Kind of just play from there. Okay, he's going to keep playing that. So, same thing.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Oh, it was there. That was my job. That was my assignment. Let me get over there. I can't hit him.
And he just falls
dive tackle.
Down at the 1-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
That's my fault.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon.
Good hit, KJ. Not enough. Close but no cigar. We got to score again. 18 seconds.
Half is winding down, and the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Missed that blown assignment. Oh, that was my bad.
Up and good by Crosby, and that cuts this lead down to 13.
Yeah, I wish it would just be like one game. Like there's other online games, you know. They make one game and they just constantly update it, you know, as it goes. Like Madden just needs to make one game and then make graphic updates or whatever if needed.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
You know, do roster updates.
So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
But they're not going to do that. They want to make a new game and add new features that they had a long time ago. They just recycle features.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On 1st down, Carr. That's caught by Jackson.
Yeah, you got a timeout.
Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you.
See, what's going to happen is they're going to let them get down the field and score. EA's always like that. They don't want you to have no breakaway games. They want everything to be close. They want it to be quote-unquote competitive in regs. Something I wish that they would drive away from doing, but I'm going to do my best to try to stop them and, you know, go from there. So if I can make a stop right here, game's over. If not, you know, what I said remains true. And we're just going to have to deal with it, right?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charlie?
Here we go.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 5 there as a safety blitz winds up.
Pretty simple to set this up. I got to add it. I know it's late in the year. Simple adjustment, man. 4-3 under. It's only the one thing you got to do, man. Just one adjustment. You're good.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now here's a throw.
Rip it.
Complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
You know what? I'm going to try something here.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Could be.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
I'm going to miss Hayward next year, bro.
4th down. So coming up empty here to start.
Oh, we going gun empty.
Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
No, he didn't.
Notice though that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet.
They ran this in so long.
Pretty much letting him know we know the pressure's on us. We're gonna go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here.
Man, Rusty. Ah, we were there. Come on, Abram.
And he'll be taken
there, bro.
before he gets into enemy territory.
And And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Give me a shade. Give me a shade. Okay.
And he's going to get this down.
I'm going to keep running now. We'll shade off to the 3.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he will
You want to keep running the outside zone, just audible down to the 3.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
Stop that outside shit.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Trips.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, I love the palms, baby. Let's go. I know when to play that match. I know when to play that match. I know when to play that match. Get him blitzing, get him blitzing, get him blitzing. Then he think he gonna throw a beater, and you hit him with the match coverage. Got him. He conceded, so I'm probably gonna get blue screened, unfortunately, but we'll see. Like running that palms versus crossing routes. I don't have to use the crosser. I can just kind of play anything crossing underneath, like little drags or little flat routes. He tries to throw that crosser over the top, that corner's going to be sitting on it. You ain't got to sit there and play zone drops and stuff like that. I don't play a spot drop defense. I play match and I blitz. Everything, my AI should be in the correct position. And like I said, hopefully I don't get blue screen here because he conceded. And keep it going.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short
it's been a while, fellas. I'm sorry, but I gotta stay refreshed, you know. I don't want to get into the point where I get spammy, man. Like, it gets so played out where just 1 or 2 plays is just pretty much all you tend to go to. Nobody wants to watch that kind of content. It's boring.
So 1st and 10 now.
Just trying to remember.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out.
I even backed him up. That's fine.
This is caught. What a catch. A big play there on the first play of the game.
As long as he's not getting the one plays, like, he'll get a big play here and there. As long as I'm not giving him the one play, I am completely content.
But I don't know if you meant it on the second play of the game. I thought you meant as we get into it a little bit, they decide to just come right out swinging.
Now the Georgia Southern.
You said, Abel.
This is Jarek McKinnon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
I like this versus like a lot of split and close formations.
Followed by a sizable loss here. So
I don't know if it'll work against Ace, but we'll see.
And that leads us to 2nd and 15. Mahomes going to throw.
I'll try to bump him.
The tight end Kelsey. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
They'll try and run for it on
Good gap assignment. Let's go.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them.
Good shit, Abel.
And they'll be driven back.
Trying to run that power O on me. You got to shoot from the backside where the guard's kicking to the other end. You get behind him. You don't want to run and try to blitz the side where he's getting that extra help.
Make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory?
Nah, man, this is a pressure throw.
Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
You're going to have to work for these.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0.
They get ball at halftime. So I can either A, you can get in the shootout game early, or B, I can be conservative. But you don't want to be too conservative because you know how the game plays you out, man. You start getting a little 2-3 yard runs. You think you're doing something, then it gets 4th and inches and you get stuffed. I've seen every scenario in this game play out. You want to have a nice balance.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Carr.
Don't sleep on Renfro. Don't sleep on Renfro. Don't sleep on him.
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfro, 74 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And now the Raiders actually going to line up here to go for 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's a dub, man. You make him use a timeout on special teams.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Mariota will look to throw. To the end zone.
What? He turned! Oh my God, what the fuck was that? He was open. Why did he?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it?
Whatever.
That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying.
Why did he turn up? I don't know. That's wild.
But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play.
That's crazy. He just turned up. He was open, had the ball. Like, whatever. Guess he didn't want it.
And much better case of what we're going to do.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with rush coming, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, and he's able to get this one up.
You them all day, my man.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Good move.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I'll have to jump for the out route. He's not going to go vertical on the spread. He hasn't.
He's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
Baiting on coming back out in that.
Laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second and 12. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman.
What's up, Greg?
He's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the
Trying to get a
Raiders'
feeler
42.
for what he's doing.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage.
He wants to
has
come
just
out
a
and
little bit of
run,
time to
but
survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Carolina,
you're not running on me, bro.
They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
I haven't ran this in a while, so just bear with me, fellas.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it.
Come there, you gotta hit him.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Try to get more speed on the field.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I'm on PS4.
Handoff, it's McKinnon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Third and short, McKinnon.
Bro, I hate playing pussies, bro. I'm gonna run the score up on one in the second half.
Talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done.
Fucking BS. Like, play football. Stop playing scared. What's gonna happen is RG is gonna take place. He's gonna fumble the ball and keep doing this shit. Said it earlier, when you try to play too conservative, shit plays against you.
They'll try with McKinnon.
Come on, we got 9 seconds, we good.
Kansas City. Jarek McKinnon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 8.
It's the little flat routes that are killing them, outs. Make some adjustments.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Now to return it, here's Kenyon.
Bro, why did they give me that fucked up change of direction?
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with only 4 seconds on the clock,
with that.
Likely for just one snap of the football.
Running to your own guy now.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready.
Tied up with this drive.
Third quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here.
I only had a ball for 2 plays, bro. Like, that's some pussy shit. He's gonna fumble though. He keep playing like what he playing like.
And this return will
you get that turnover, it's over.
Past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
You don't want to keep me in no close game.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays.
Shit, good user.
And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now, Carr again. Oh, he bowls over him.
You want to talk about Wall?
Stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Richards. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that went a little too high as it's
he's getting that bracket on him. I'll have to put another receiver over there if he's playing quarters. Or get like some cross mission going on.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Carr gonna throw.
Got him with the middle. It's gonna be tough.
Toward the end zone, but that's gonna wind up.
I'm going to run him out. He's gonna be megged instead of just doing a mesh.
But you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range.
He's got to be respected.
You don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive.
There we go. We got him megged. And there was a bad throw. So EA. EA needs to get on somewhere with that bad pass.
Take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line.
Should have probably went aggressive instead of possession. It's fine.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open
The game's not over, bro.
That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. Second down and 4.
That's fine. Game's not over.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And some room to roam now. There he goes left side. 20, 10, 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City.
The game's not over, bro.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. An even 90 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike.
You got one RNG interception. That's it. Should have been a touchdown, but this game's like specificated on players having abilities and shit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Nick Bolton, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
He finds Smith out of the backfield. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Carr. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing on first down is Carr. Flush to his right.
Oh, Renfro, you got to hold on to it, bro.
Complete on the deep ball.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Carr. Working in the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. This defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. Here's Carr to throw. And he'll find Moreau here. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Carr now on first down. From right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 2nd and goal, Carr. And a high throw there as this just knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of the tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau there to make the grab. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now it's the backup Mariota. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here again is McKinnon. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
They'll run on first down. McKinnon, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jarek McKinnon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return comes Drake. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Hughes. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 57 yards. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return comes Drake. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. Touchdown Raiders. Darren Waller, 62 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw
Travis Kelce. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Mahomes will throw for it. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Right back to Waller. He's got it this time. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing now is Carr. And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. Hunter Renfro. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders get a score closer. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Out don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 57 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return comes Drake. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter.
It's tough, man, when you get behind on that one play. That one fucking play, bro. Just set the fucking wheel in motion. And it was the bad throw on the first, what was it, second quarter? Like he was open. It's just tough playing from behind without ability. Listen, I don't know where the interception was. He ate clock. It had to have been in the first. I scored on the first. That's halftime. Yeah, this play right here is RNG. They let him jump the route. I had him over the top. They just made a bad throw and let the safety jump it. That should have been. He was on the post, so the ball should have went to the corner a little bit, but it went short and outside, and let the safety jump it. Kind of wish the game would deprive itself away from abilities and shit, but can't win them all. Not in regs, it won't let you. Tried, but close but no cigar. Just wasn't enough going for me, man. And then I tried to get the fumble at the end. They didn't give me that shit either. I was like, well, I'm not going to quit the game, because if I back out, I'm going to get blue screen. And then you're not going to catch Tyreek Hill, bro. Like, regardless of what coverage you have, if you don't get pressure on Mahomes, or if you don't have a gap, or if it's protected, and usually, like, once it gets picked up, man, he's gone. There's nothing you can really do about that. I mean, you can try to back people up, but if you don't have, you know, DBs or some type of safety coverage, I probably should have ran a covered 3 cloud. That safety would have been on that outside. But I don't think there's a defense where I could get both safety. I probably could have went big nickel. I think that's the only other defense where the safeties can play the outside thirds, and then you can just deprive that middle with, like, you know, a sub safety or something. I probably should have did that instead of just trying to expect those corners to keep up with the speed receivers. Because I don't like corners trying to play the deep too much, man. I like them to defend the sidelines, keep everything out in front of them, and the safety's got to get over there. So I'm probably just run like I said, either big nickel, put both safeties in that outside third, or run like some type of cover 3 cloud variation. And probably should have did that instead of, you know, trying to play them straight up for what it was. But, you know, I ain't played in a month, so I'm a little rusty on some things. So I just gotta get back into it. And hopefully I don't get blue screened here. We get another game in. I owe y'all a win. Yeah, man. And you got blue screen. Did he quit because I'm streaming? Or seriously? Yeah, I don't know. Did they get what the fuck? How I take a loss? He found out I was streaming, so he did something and he disconnected me. Come on, man. EA, stop with the disconnects, the blue screens, and by the way, guys, that error code, if y'all get it, it's not just on Madden, it's on PSN. There's another game that I play that I get the same exact error code. It's not as frequent as this game is, but it happens anytime, like, you have to warp rally or something, or usually anything dealing with like a load screen would cause it. So it's something that PSN or PlayStation, Ask PlayStation or whatever, they need to fix it on their end. It's not Madden's fault. You know, Madden's fault is they make a shitty game. The blue screen just happens to fall in line with what PlayStation has going on, so you have to check with them and see if they have a patch coming to fix it or whatnot. Probably not, because they want everybody to get the next system. Kind of just leave the current gen into the past and then start calling it past gen, right? So they kill the product, force everybody. It's how they make their money, right? Hopefully we bounce back and get our win, man. Felt like I got ripped off. I wanted to play that guy again, because, to be honest,
and they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26.
Should have played him a lot tougher in the first, instead of just letting him just eat clock. Should have got that ball back. Oh, let bygones, on to the next. And he's calling a timeout.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Anytime they call a timeout, I always just switch the formation up, give them something new. Because then they be either A, they're making adjustments, or B, they're not used to seeing the formation or something. Let's see, you forget, my friend. That's why I like running 2 tight ends.
Way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Richard, and he'll slip his way up across.
It's a little tough yard, Richard.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. That's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Carr now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right.
Bullet passes.
Intercepted, thrown back across his body.
He wants to use it. I'm going to have to run like a cross concept, use that running back, take his user out of play.
They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Usually run with a safety too, so.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. After the interception, here's Jackson.
Free hit. I'll take the free hit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Run that.
These guys hooking up right away here, Charles. 2 plays, both passes in his direction, and both catches.
And in our time together, have we not seen the tight end position continue to develop in the passing game? You know, at some point, we may not call them tight ends anymore. We may have to come up with an entirely different way of designating that position and what they do on the field.
Ooh, Abram.
And the Raiders pick it up. And this
I see you, Abram.
right around the 28-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because
wasn't designed like that, but, you know, just him being back there.
Taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if
gives me that little security blanket, man.
And try and cover up the football, and they still find ways to knock it free.
From the 31, Carr.
That's going to take care of his user. I told you, get 2 routes on him. You get a delay route on him. And take that user, midfield user, out of the equation.
On 1st down, Carr.
Good. Oh, come on, Renfro. Good comeback for it.
Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
The Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro.
Love Renfro, bro.
Across midfield and inside
no
the
homo.
45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller.
Yeah, we know whose user is. Now we can pick on it.
Pick up there. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game.
We'll stay on the middle, bro. We gonna hit the outsides. Let's go.
Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Renfro, cook him.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hunter Renfro there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the
So you're not gonna put no body on him. I see that. You don't have a body on him. You sure you want to? Yeah. Little too early on the throw. It's my fault. Could have waited like another second. I would have had that hit. Let's give him a short field here.
Boy, I guess they're going to
Give
keep
me an
trying
opportunity to get the ball back and score again.
Onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Second quarter.
Free shot on his receiver. It's always nice.
Something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started.
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On 1st and 10, it's down.
Come on, Perriman, you gotta make that tackle, bro.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9,
fuck out of here. That's a lie.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Good D.
He's sacked back around the 28. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. 2nd and 11 now. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Here's a diving catch right side. Just a
short.
Leads to 4th down.
That's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he could put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
They're going for it with Dobbins.
Man, fuck out of here.
Helps lead to a first down gain.
We'll go for them legs. We'll go low on him.
He got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Steps away, and he slides and covers up at the end.
He's running options. That's why they're not getting in there. Okay, I got something for that.
On his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Dobbins running out of the gun.
Why did they not give me the Perryman tackle? What the fuck? Fuck out of here.
Dobbins as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
He's going to fumble. Can't sit there and run an offense like that the whole game. RNG gonna start taking hold. Don't touch it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Open man, that's Renfro. He'll take this to the other side.
At Avatar 7 gaming, 7 no Roman numeral.
Pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose.
You ain't gotta be all that. All he gotta do is just catch the ball.
And they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And
I could.
Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement.
I can beat that.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot here before half for Carr. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And this is caught.
Damn. Should have been a touchdown.
That's it for the first half. 2 more
Good shit, Wall.
to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as as well as we resume play in the second half. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
He's going to play runs. We play like a nickel defense here. Run out like a lot of options, so I can't do any match principles.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by.
Bro, why the AI control my user?
Able to get this one across the 35. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round.
I know he's not that fast now.
To get a guy with that ability who can run it inside.
There's some mixed variance here.
Backfield, be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Man open left side as
I
well.
got something for this. I know exactly what to do.
Taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try to run.
Shit, Crosby.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
I'll type it in chat. Give me a
3
second.
to bring up 4.
Oh shit. A glitch play.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And this is caught.
He's got a custom playbook.
Devin Duvernay.
Next time I see that, I'll bring the safety from the other side to help.
Ravens take the opening
It'll be all right.
kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Which comment they removed?
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
Was it? Or did you say any bad words or anything? You know, YouTube likes doing shit like that. Or anything that.
Football League on EA Sports. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick.
I'm not even gonna wait. We can't even call timeout here, so.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
And
This one incomplete. The
throw out a sack
RNG.
RNG.
He released it, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look,
say what you want about Renfro, but he balling for me right now.
To get a touchdown out of this drive, but the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about it.
No, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that one from $1.
Second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake, Mariota. He'll buy some time right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Jacobs. Nothing doing there.
Why can't I get the roll forwards that everybody else gets, you know?
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Card out a throw.
Bro.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurting. He's not hit.
This game is bad sometimes. Like, you shouldn't be missing on stuff like that.
He's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Bro, there's no way that everything is being defended. There's no way. Just trying to remember what other options I have here. He's going to be playing. Appreciate it, man. It's going to be a risk. Hell. RNG game. Damn.
Take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for
him. Shit just kind of caved in, man, when I get down low.
I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners, who have had the receivers on lockdown.
He's going to audible down to a Ryan. No, sir.
He's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play.
I allowed 56 rushes, so my run defense is still pretty good. I just giving them too many opportunities.
Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Play action. Now Jackson.
Good shit.
The pressure gets there. He'll go down.
Good shit.
And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Patrick Owasor in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. With it is Jackson. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
No, not trading Renfro. No. That's a negative. You're going to lose your goddamn mind.
Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about Hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got.
I got this man covering Renfro torching him.
That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Carr to throw. The open man here, Renfro. And they'll work this down to the.
What Renfro do, man? He get open.
Throwing his Carr.
Throw! Oh, Renfro!
Back to Renfro again, complete. And he works it past the.
Love Renfro, man. He got hands. You can't trade hands.
As they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Carr. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Dancing to his left.
Somebody. There go that man. No, he threw a low ball. Fuck, I fucked myself. Beat myself with that. I should have. Low ball killed me. I beat myself with that shit. I accidentally pressed low ball. I didn't need to. Could have just touched past that. That was open. I kind of wish they would bring back the Madden 18 pass mechanics, where you could tap the button and it would stay high, where you ain't gotta hold it as you throw. You know, like you know what you're gonna get before you throw it. This one, man, it just be so intuitive to how the gameplay go on. You accidentally press a button, man. They're not even gonna low it to the receiver roll. They're just gonna low the route, throw it short. That shit suck, man. I'm sorry, fellas. I should have had that. I even called it as soon as I knew what was about to happen. Man. I got 9 seconds. I mean, I ain't gonna be able to do anything anyway. Run the ball.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Here's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted.
And they need to give Carr some more arm strength.
Picked up and the ball is knocked out. So the final seconds.
They don't do nothing, bro. It's something that needs to, definitely, like, it needs to change. Because he was open, bro. Like,
that would be their last points of the game.
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room.
I don't know, maybe if I would have low inside, like, but you can't pass lead on low balls or high balls. See, right there, that ball should have went to the end zone. And look how short it was, bro. Like, why is he still running over there? Like, one thing that I kind of hope that they change is on these reroutes is when they're open, they need to stop. They need to stop running to a point on the field. That would be something that's nice. Like, I probably could have thrown it over there, but it would probably got picked anyway. But I shouldn't have lowballed it. I could have probably threw it up high, but my biggest thing is the timing of the throw. I should have threw it right there as he's running. Don't throw it to the end point, because the quarterback's going to throw it to the end point of the route. So right there, I should have threw it. It's really just timing for real. But even if I would have lowballed that 44 or whoever that probably would have tipped it. So I probably the ball like doesn't go where you want it to go. Like Madden 18, I could have put the reticle right here and I would have been fine. But the way they got the game now, bro, he just keeps running over there. Like, it's unnecessary shit, right? One more, man. One more. I'm gonna call it a day. There's just so many bugs in this game. I mean, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. I get it, but Jesus, yeah, give me someone that's not sitting there trying to play clock. Like, that's just so boring. Like, I can stop it sometimes, but over the course of the game, if I make a mistake, bro, that shit's gonna fuck me. It's like these people chew clock and then they want to turn their mic on and talk shit. Like, bro, you didn't do anything. You're holding the clock. What's up, buddy? Shadow. Yeah, buddy. Come here. Where you at? Yeah. I love you. Oh no.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York.
I don't know why you be so scared, buddy. I love you.
Racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders.
They're gonna jump down if I'm not petting. I can't. I've never really been a fan of Xbox, you know. Just never. You know, as a kid, you know, I grew up on PlayStation. PlayStation was out longer. Like, I understand, like, you know, they need to get their shit together on, like, how they patch their systems and shit. The software updates aren't up to par. But hopefully one of these days, right? Let's try this.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
There you go, empty bunch. I gotta be careful versus like empty bunch, cause I do run that sometimes.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
On the corner out, down.
Flushed out right.
Good job. And we got the free hit.
Getting this one across the 40. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game,
Probably
he
should do
wasn't
this.
shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Now at 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen.
Good deep.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Solomon Thomas in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead.
Had to get the nickel variant. Had to make some adjustments to get it to fit like I wanted it, but that'll work. It's gonna be, I could probably.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. They'll roll him out right.
No!
On the run.
Why?
Right side. Oh,
Why would he? Hayward, bro, you're on the receiver, man. Why would you bite down?
And the Bills have taken the early lead.
They need to fix these rollouts, man.
Went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50.
They gotta fix that shit. That's bugging coverages out.
And it's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip the cap to them.
That shit is so broken.
After the touchdown pass to kick it.
Man was there to defend the route, and because he went outside the numbers and there wasn't a defender outside the numbers, it's like, oh, that's my assignment. No, your assignment's the receiver, man. don't mind playing them. I just wish the bullshit didn't happen so much, man. Like, I'm in the right shit. Like play it right. Maybe I had to make an alternative, like kind of throw some cover 5 stuff in there.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing to start the drive. Carr.
Bro, why are you rerunning a route, bro?
Right. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now Carr. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have it here.
I'm going to have to run that to the other side, roll the fucking abilities in this game.
Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back out. Instead, they read their keys well. And they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
No, blitz corner won't work. Like, I sit here, I could probably give you many reasons. There we go! Where's my guy?
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it.
Yeah, it had been a match. I put a quarter over there. I guess he matched up. I got to put him in a third, not a quarter. Quarter's gonna man match. It's my fault.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a
could probably play palms.
first quarter lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Just make some adjustments. We'll be all right.
Here's Smith to return it.
Yeah, what you get trying to hit stick my fullback, bro? I'm already up. We're gonna make some adjustments.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old cop.
And now the ball's out.
Get the ball!
But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. Dangerous spot for them to cough.
Colin, you better goddamn block better, bro. I don't know what the fuck that shit was.
And you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do this. Let's see what's up. He's got auto flip on, so.
Very advantageous position.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr.
Don't sleep on Renfro.
Catch is made by Hunter Renfro.
It's good, pretty boy.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10.
So if he's coming off the edge like that, he's a seam flat. That flat could be doable. Yeah.
This off to Richard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Just about every
seam flats don't necessarily play the flats very aggressive. They'll play them. There's no other option. Go forward. There you go.
It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Right, so you know he's got auto flip on.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throw on 3rd and 1. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Carr now on 1st down.
You gotta sleep on Renfro, bro. He gets open. He don't need to be fast.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
That's all you need to do, get open.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
I'm gonna try it. Now I'll try to moss him. Probably put Waller on him.
Well, so much for getting
Or just a decoy, faster guy.
Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr.
Yeah, I missed that. Seen that throw. Ooh, I got that corner.
Surveying the field.
That's what he fucked up at, bro.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. From
Play me like that.
12, it's 1st and 10. And a pickup of about 4.
Wear him out.
Inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Carr gonna give it to Jacobs.
Yeah, he tired. That's what happened, bro. You sit there and you only rush 2, man. You let me take all day to throw it or run it. You're gonna wear them guys out if I no huddle it. Look at that fucking clean pancake, bro. Love it.
It's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it.
Nah, his defense is a little fatigued.
Nice up there going to the running game.
As much as it can be. As much as it can be. Reg's fatigue's not gonna be like a super factor because the fatigue level in Regs is bad. It's like you can set your auto sub sliders and it's only going to work for skill positions. It's not going to work too much for your offensive line or your defensive line or your quarterback or anything like that. You know, we say we want a sim game, you know, like the sliders should work across the board, evenly distributed instead of being more so just per game mode. You know, the sliders really just are tuned for simulation game style. You know, and you've got comp mode, and comp mode players don't fatigue as much. So it kind of messes your sliders up a bit. You know, I'm fine with what I run.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Throwing on first down is Allen.
Got him that time.
And the Raiders have got him. Patrick Owasor leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
I need like a straight
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get
Get him, Crosby!
Go
ahead.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an
Oh my God, bro.
You can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing.
Didn't want to adjust fast enough.
You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On first down, here's Breida.
Oh my God, bro. Supposed to make that tackle, Perryman. God damn. They had the right shit on the field, man. Might have to slide some guys around.
He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8. touchdown pass to kick it away.
Come on, hit stick me. I dare you. Thank you.
He runs us out past the 20 to the 24.
That'll make him stop doing that shit.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough.
Damn, I hate when I go up.
That you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Oh, they wore out, bro. They too wore out. You put them all back there like that. Look at them falling down. Let me see all day what you got on the defense. You want to play man coverage, bro. Someone's going to get beat when they reroute.
The Raiders get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
Just got to make the right throw.
Everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Flush to his right. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been.
Yeah, quarterback's got to be fast. Like, you shouldn't need escape artists to run your full speed.
Isn't it? Because the first time you go after your
The 88 speed quarterback, he need to get in there.
The second time when they tried it again, that felt like what the heck.
He's faster than fucking Josh Allen is, but Josh Allen gets to get free, you know.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going
So much imbalance in this game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Woo! Boy, I'm so creative.
7-yard loss.
Let's go.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this
I get
first
creative
half.
up in there, bitch.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen working the middle.
Good hit.
It's complete to Knox, the tight end. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with
Good D.
and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback.
Sometimes this auto flip does not work right.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I don't
So
know if
anticipated
I
on the.
I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying
Okay,
to show
good D.
confidence.
To that point, and
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that is going to skip out of
okay, we can work off that.
right there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Allen to throw it.
Good D.
Casey Hayward with a sack on the well-timed corner blitz. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack.
Watch the post, watch the cross. Good shit.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
Oh boy, defense. I'm just kind of playing to stop him from rolling out. I mean, I'm giving up some stuff. that I usually wouldn't. But that escape artist, it becomes a problem, bro. Like, you got to do something about it.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action.
We got some lead blockers. I don't like that side step.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Oh boy, nobody's in.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first.
Should have been PI.
But for them to start calling back,
bro,
they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Lets this go for Renfro down.
Renfro ain't got to be fast. He just gets open, bro.
It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Carr.
No, don't fuck that up.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr.
Good user.
He's got him in.
Let's go.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one
I like
guy.
Edwards, man. He's physical.
Move and scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. Flushed out right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr.
Good route.
And that is Carr. Touchdown, Raiders.
A little worried he was going to throw a bad pass.
There to make the grab. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height.
There we go.
For the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up.
Yeah, I'd like to, man. But one of them, you know, I like to be able to block. Like in real life, you know, it'd probably be something different. But
offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum.
I wanted to play action so bad.
Run your team, you got to be careful right here.
Divine Diablo there to make the stop.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Allen now looks to throw. Completes it to the tight end.
I knew he was going to go vertical eventually.
Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Right, stop that.
Moving the sticks and controlling the football. There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Allen.
Free shot. We'll take the free shot. We'll take the free shot.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he takes a shot on the release.
3 shots.
This will be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Allen throwing the out route incomplete. It's McKenzie. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida.
You got to start D-line using against people like this.
The Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
D-line user. Instead of sending blitzes, and you start picking him up, and then he rolls out. A D-line user, I could probably take some of that away.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very
Why are you punching it, JJ?
Complete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
you need to start throwing flags on this game.
And knocked it free.
Damn. See, I be liking it, and then
he'll look downfield for Waller.
Bad throw.
One that's intercepted.
Come on, Carr. You gotta throw better passes, man.
They're going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
That sucks. Fucking game in a nutshell, all right.
Trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And he'll be taken down across the 50.
Getting hit with a nano detect.
Enemy territory. 64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Here's Breida. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
And know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And this one
got Singletary strong as fuck.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is Allen on third. Rolling to his right.
Man, keep running for your life, man. Pressure got to play a dividend, EA. Yeah.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll run on first down with Moss. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Allen to throw. He'll buy some time right. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. The reception good for 7.
Surprised I'm hitting them like this and the ball's not coming loose.
Going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. McKenzie, and he is going to have a Bills first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Breida, he'll try the right side. He will push his way down to about the 14.
YouTube, share play.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run again with Breida, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there.
Yeah, I got some effective things that are working, but at the end of the day, man, Madden still has a lot on there that they need to fix.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo.
Abilities got to go, to be honest. Had I known that that was him defending him on that play, I probably wouldn't have threw it.
That tells everyone that you're getting stronger.
Like I had all day to throw it. It's the reroutes need to be changed. I probably had to bomb if I would have passed led that inside. I just wasn't looking at it. Carr tends to underthrow shit. Like if I pass led that inside, I probably would have. That would have been a touchdown. That's my fault. I read it late. Didn't own anything. I read it because I seen he wasn't sending nobody up. And then I even had him on the comeback. Like right there, I could have threw it to him. Trying to see where. See, I had him again, bro. Like Jackson was killing his guy, bro. Missed his throw right there. There's 3 times I could have threw it to him. And that reroute, he stopped his route. Like I threw it because I seen, okay, he got his man beat, and he stopped mid throw, and it made me throw a bad throw. That's something else I kind of wish they would fix. Like I could have probably threw it to him, but you know, initially what I seen right there, like he's open, he's got separation, and then I had already threw the ball and they made him stop running. That slowed him down and let him catch up. That's crazy. I mean, I hit him with it earlier, you know, and it was fine. It was just, you know, some people just play like that, I guess, you know, and they just kind of hope for RNG to help them. doesn't make them good, you know. It's just a flaw in Madden where your receivers don't really try to go get open for the ball, you know. They, instead of running to an open spot on the field and be like, hey, you know, on PS2 days they did it. It'd be like, hey, they'd be waving their hands, throw it to me, you know, I'm open. And they wouldn't just run like little 5-yard get open routes. They would run, like they had their man beat, they would keep going. They wouldn't stop running their route. Yeah. It's sometimes, it's just how regs is, bro. Like, there's a lot of stuff in there that they definitely need to take out, you know. For instance, I'm not a fan of the comp mode shit. Because comp mode ain't what you think it is, you know. It takes you longer to get in the zone, which, okay, I can understand that. That's a good point. But at the same time, fatigue doesn't exist like it should. You know, you don't have injuries, you don't have refs on the field, there's no flags, it's basically backyard football. And, you know, a lot of times we complain on this game is because, you know, we want simulation football across the board. And, you know, it's a valid point being that comp mode is what, you know, what we think comp mode is versus what EA thinks comp mode is. Two completely different things. It's like parting the Red Sea. Their comp mode is they just want better players on the field the whole game. Like, that's not competition.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
And it's so messed up. Like, even if you set your sliders, like, let's say, like, the quarterbacks and your offensive linemen, even if you set the sliders for those positions and defensive line, those don't get subbed like they're supposed to.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott on first down.
Steve-O.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
You gotta get down.
Big connection on that one. 30 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And this one quickly to
That's another thing I hate.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Man coverage, they don't play the ball. That's why I don't play it too much. I try to play it some.
Cowboys have taken the early lead.
But when they get crossed on, bro, they don't even play the ball anymore. They just let it get open.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return comes Drake.
Yeah, simulation would be PS2 days, man. PS2 era. Once they hit platforms and they kept doing these next-gen things, PS3, PS4, so on and so forth. And then they keep promising us that, you know, hey, we're going to make a game better. Oh, he beat.
He's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will score.
I play like a lot early when it comes out, you know, and then I kind of get a good idea of what the game's going to be about around October. 3 months into it, and usually at that point, man, people are, you know, sniping other channels looking for plays to use, and then they'll use those plays for the entire threshold of the year. You know, it'd be like, oh, look at this glitch play, this glitch money play, always works, and then you got to deal with the custom playbooks. You know, I don't mind custom if it was just the audibles that were in the presets. That would be fine, but it comes down to people adding, removing plays, and you know, I get the whole concept of wanting to have what you want on the field, but the issue is it creates bugs. It brings a lot of bugs into the game, like disconnect glitches. You'll have situations where people come lined up and it'll say special teams at the bottom, so you don't know what to come out in, and then they'll audible and then they'll hike the ball and players will just keep jumping on the ball and you're like, what the fuck, right? So there's a lot of stuff that they could take out of the game to make it better. But we'll see, man. I Madden's not good at listening to the community.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
yeah, I can't keep playing, man. I'm gonna have to bam. I'm gonna have to play for that.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Good shit.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
So he's just going to keep running those.
Nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock.
Wow, they gave him that? It was 2 feet, really?
Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
2nd and 3 from the 9. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down.
You see that animation? I went for the hit stick, but it gave him the animation script.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott.
I can't get off Martin. Can't wait till I have Chandler Jones next year, bro. I mean, I like Yannick, but Chandler is like, he got those plus 10s, you know. They think Sim is franchise mode, a game mode that they don't even focus on. Like the bulk of what they focus on throughout the year is MUT, and that's not a good look on EA, bro. Like, they give their game away for free, and then they try to promote MUT so they feel like they're going to get more money out of MUT than the game itself. And the reality is, the majority of the people that play this game don't play MUT. You see where I'm getting at, you know? So their ideas are flopping. And he keeps giving me this, but their ideas are flopping and they need to make a change.
With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead.
Like, they want to make money.
I don't think you can get any.
They're going about the wrong way about doing it.
Whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down.
Hey, that's where the reviews are coming from, you know? It's like, they wonder why they keep getting low reviews, and then they're like, oh shit, we're getting bad reviews, let's work more on MUT. No. No. It's like, no, you got the whole thing wrong. A lot of people play regs, a lot of people play franchise.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because
I just can't crossing around. Stay out in front of them.
Got to figure out a way to disrupt these.
Don't dive. When I switch to a user, AI should not have control. That's another thing, man. AI just has way too much say in what's going on. I didn't program him to dive. I switched to him well before he dived.
Back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
I know, right? I'm gonna have to. I'm trying to think. I'm probably have to go. I can't play match. He's running too many crossers, so I'm gonna have to get out of match. And I'm gonna have to play drop and just have zones already out in front of him instead of them locking up in man and then end up getting caught running from behind. So we can make that change, no problem. I'm pretty good at dissecting what I should do sometimes.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Totally.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What did I do
What they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10.
I'm going to give up what I want underneath.
Pressure on this snap.
And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's going to be interesting. Like that it's going to be wild.
Critical to keep drives going. And points result, we'll call this play significant.
Escaping the pressure right. Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40.
Thing about playing match defense, man. As soon as something crosses, something gets open. Whether it's crossing underneath, under 2 routes.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play fake. Mariota. They'll roll him out right. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown.
I'm trying to impact block.
Josh Jacobs, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
No, the Dolphins will be the new Chiefs, but the thing is, they don't have a quarterback that can throw it deep. So if you see the Dolphins, you'll probably see a lot of little drag and slant routes that you're going to have to deal with.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Okay, Jay! For your slow ass. Let's go.
Off at the 23, and they'll have
Told you I was gonna go drop.
16-yard line.
You run too many cross field shit.
He came up to the booth. Last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking?
Good user, good rack.
Like, oh, fatal last words.
Mariota dotting him up.
Things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in.
He's taking himself out of position, trying to impact block.
Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike
Trying to
quickly
cut block on defense.
So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for two. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is in.
There we go, man. See, I got to start running more, too, man. Like I said, I just came back today. Took a little break.
Following the touchdown, ready to
First game, I was all right passing, and then all of a sudden you just play people that try to play tag at defense, or they just have everybody dropping coverage. And gotta open up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Yeah, we got someone waiting over there now.
After what happened on the last one, throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. On 1st and 10, Prescott on the move to
Crosser, yeah, we on that shit.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Play drop defense. They want to sit there and run that shit the whole game. Fine. Get him out of it.
They ended up flushing him to his left. Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
You don't worry too much.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott down. Buying time to his left. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be
verticals.
Field down to the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. The give is to Elliott.
Oh, I missed it.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Denver, no. Anyone that's stuck on Denver being good, bro, like, you need to take a chill pill, bro. It's not happening. Like, I'm just going to be completely 100% honest. I doubt, no. A 33-year-old they gave away draft capital for.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watched tape with him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd down and goal. Prescott. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Here's Elliott. And he is into
They got to get rid of the fall forwards, especially if I have body contact.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Multiple people. Like physics, you got 2 guys. There's only a select few running backs that can push through 2 big guys on 2 linebackers. Shouldn't happen with damn near every situation. I know Zeke ain't about to push through 2 guys. Zeke jumps over people. He's not a power running back. Like, their backup running back is better than Zeke.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return comes Drake. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together. Open man, that's Renfro. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Oh, man, Carr, you got to lead that.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Carr now on 1st down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting him in, bringing him to the ground.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains.
20 seconds.
Time for a break.
And I can't run a play? Are you serious?
We step aside. This is the NFL.
You get rid of the accelerated clock.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into
Fucking fake as fuck.
quarter number 3.
Or if you're going to keep it in the game, like under 2 minutes, take that shit out of the game.
As the second half is now underway. From the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Time for running at least 1 or 2 more plays with that.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Good dive.
That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Here's Carr to throw. And that is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter.
Like how?
Connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Whatever, right?
3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Carr.
Busted coverage.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Oh, stop!
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
As long as I stay ahead, this run game isn't going to...
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
Not gonna be able to run, bro.
he has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead
Good
you to
match.
errors.
Fuck.
He's going to let it go deep back over the middle.
Hayward.
It's caught inside
Getting
the
beat.
25. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. Now Elliott. And he'll take it.
Elliott is not doing that in real life, bro.
Ezekiel Elliott, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys
Whatever, right?
closer. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go.
And we can even use timeouts. That'll work.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2.
Yeah, because I'm blitzing them, it's going to happen. I'll probably go back to playing drop.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown.
Good shit out worse.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there for the Raiders. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Carr. He finds his man complete.
I snuck JJ in at receiver. Got him.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Die.
Touchdown Raiders. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Raiders.
Just imagine next year, bro.
They'll look to throw.
No way.
It'll be intercepted.
1 foot.
Picked up by Keanu Neal.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy
Whatever,
teams
right? Still 10-point game.
in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. From just inside the 20, a short kick. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. First down, Prescott.
Oh, come on.
Out of the pocket. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A first down throw for Prescott. Forced out to
No way. And we still got a sack. Let's go.
Brought down a Raider sack. Patrick Owasor able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Prescott from the gun. This one to Jarwin over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield.
They're just going to keep letting him do stuff until he converts.
Said and done. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Right at the 40. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing. Prescott. He finds his man complete.
He did him.
On 2nd down now. It's
Good job.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That one complete to Elliott. And he doesn't quite make
3
it,
shots.
taking it within an eyelash. dropped at the 1. Elliott is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's not going to help you win the game, bro.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
They're really with the 4-minute offense.
Good shit, Run.
Give an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now on 1st down.
Damn, I missed my window. Oh! Fuck this game, bro!
They needed it. Intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And nearly a touchdown.
He wide open. I throw it to him. They give him a throw out of the sack.
He had his eyes on the end zone.
What can you do?
Close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going
And
to
just
get
gonna let him run in.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Had a man wide open. They gave him a throw out of the sack.
Touchdown run. And the Cowboys have retaken the
RNG.
lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. That will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
That's how it works, right? You get a man wide open.
On the return comes
Looks
Drake.
too good to be true. It usually is.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Yeah, no idea, bro. That shit's hella annoying.
The Raider offense set to get this.
You know he's better than that.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain
y'all sleep on Renfro.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And he overshot.
Don't throw it out of bounds.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, it has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Bro!
Throw's going to be incomplete. I guess they're in a situation
Come on,
in the
Red.
4th quarter where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that was a type
Don't
of a
fuck
chance
me
you
up
would take.
now.
That one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. Rolling to his right. Open man is Edwards. He's got it.
We'll check down.
They've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's Carr. Catch made. It's Moreau. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. He has been terrific today.
He absolutely ran a flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10, and he is met in his tracks behind
We
the line of
good.
scrimmage. Keanu Neal, strong in run support as he comes up from his safety position to pop him behind the line. Now Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. One more time with Jacobs. He takes it across for
Give him a dose of his own medicine.
taking the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last
Bro, block!
He's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
I hate when that running back just get inside, like go outside, help him. I don't want to lose on a field goal.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
Depending on how this goes.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. This from 52, and this for the win.
Damn, bro, this man just booted that like it was nothing. I hate that fucking update that make kickers just kick it like superheroes.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point.
I don't think I made anyone miss a 50-pluser.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because
One play anyway, right? So
out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some...
How are they not blocking him? I like the play, but the pass protection in there be off sometimes. I'm gonna go see what happened. I don't know if I max protected or what.
I love how you phrased it because
yeah.
waiting to see what would happen.
I'm gonna go back and see.
What happened downfield. Instead, it happens in the
He
offensive
bugged out.
backfield, and that's your ball game.
I mean, I got 3 guys versus 2. Colton shouldn't be giving up on his guy. Center needs to be going, shifting over somewhere. If he drops his guy in his zone, he needs to find someone else to block. See if there's anything else I could have done differently. I mean, 75's bugging out over there. I don't know what kind of blocking he's doing. The guard shouldn't be kicking out. Even if, like, Colton is he should be rated higher than this guy. Like, Gregory, not like, I wouldn't say he's elite, but he damn sure ain't fucking shedding off of fucking Miller. Like, the only sheds in real life Miller gave up were the guys that, like, what's his name, plays on the Browns, like guys like him. I don't know what this guy rated, but he shouldn't be shedding like that on a 3-man rush. Yeah, my guy's way stronger than him. Yeah. This is not, he don't even have the size. Like, he not even super fast. I don't know what his finesse is, but I don't know about all that, man. I don't know, an 86 finesse versus a... I don't know, they probably need to give Miller better finesse blocking. That could be what it was. But that's when you just go back and you look and see. Like, he's definitely stronger, so he would definitely win in the power. Yeah, he's got finesse blocking, so there's no reason a +5. You can't beat somebody with a +5 in comp mode. It's not supposed to happen. Whatever, right? Bugs in this game. Probably might need to run that play a little bit different versus 3-man rushes. I'll probably make some updates, and I don't know, I'm gonna see if I can go in practice mode and see if there's other ways that I need to be running it. Because I mean, I was trying with the max protect. Maybe I need to motion that tight end over so that tight end doesn't grab the end rusher and force that guard to kick out. That's probably what happened. So we're going to try. By max protect, motion him over in a block, maybe, just maybe, that might be what I need to do. Because I know I need to max protect. Because 3-man rushes get real buggy. And if I let him stay in his original assignment, he bugs out too. So it's not too much you can really do to kind of... Because if I run it as is, like, he's going to run to the right and then he's going to kind of shade off back to the left. Just kind of watch 87. Like, he's going to run and he's going to walk over. He's not really going to block anybody the way I want him to, which I don't like. Now, if I max protect him, maybe we can get it to run the right way. So we got the protection over there on that side. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Now, the protection not going to be on the left side necessarily, but it gives you an option to kind of either throw or pitch it. Because you got the option there, you just wait, he picks up, he helps on the block, you got the pitch. Okay, so that's how I'm going to be running it from now on. Give me an option. I don't know as far as anything deep goes. I could probably scheme some zone split runs off this too, so just kind of see what we got down the field. What if I do the end around that way? If I do something, I got to sell it across the board, right? Just go random play. So that way he's where he needs to be. He gets down the field. Go see what he did as far as assignments. He went up, he laid a block. I don't like how you... You gotta put an assignment for him to block. And he missed his assignment completely. That's too buggy. The end around is not necessary. It's okay for the play action. I probably have to run that route short. Or motion him in. Yeah. Alright, so that's the play I need to do. Definitely put that in there. It's got to be ran flip. I got to start running this play flipped. And square is going to be the target down the field unless they're running like a cover 2 or something. And then so it's cover 3, and he gave up on his block 75. I gotta. Hopefully, we do something about our right tackle situation. I think that's like the weakness. I don't know if I max protect this. You got them annoying crossers that you could use. Minus that check down route. The only motion in here or there. Whatever, man. I'll probably be back on tomorrow morning, man. I'm just probably try some new stuff. I'll catch y'all fellas